Yes, my people. Them was crack-a-lacking. We're back with another one, boy. Father Talks podcast. First and foremost, man. Like I always say, big up to the audience I got, man. I know there are a lot of you, but the ones that do tune in and that, big up to you, man. Salutes and love hearts all the time. It's a Saturday night, boy. Everyone's out there turning up and that. You might be getting ready to turn up. You might be getting ready to go do some mad raving. I don't know about whatever you're doing while you're out there. Be safe, man. Look after the ones around you. Be mindful. Don't lose none of your friendship group. Most importantly, man, don't lose yourself, you know what I mean? Speaking of that though, that's the topic of today's episode. Losing yourself, man. God boy, you know what's so ironic about that term, losing yourself? It's so easy to do. Do you know what I mean? You can do it like that. But to find yourself again, it's one of the hardest things ever, man. And that's talking from experience. You see me, like, you know, on one hand, I could say I lost myself when I lost my dad, because obviously the way I lost him was a bit mad. Like, he died in my arms and that, like, I was right there. It was all crazy, like, so I could say that's when I lost myself. But, you know, now I've grown up and I'm older and that, like, I deep a lot of things, do you know what I mean? And I think, like, I reckon I lost myself a long time before my dad died, do you know what I mean? Like, I think I lost myself from when I was young, like 12, 13 years old maybe, do you know what I mean? Like, because even then, like I've said before, like when you get to a certain age, you're meant to start realising who you are and that, do you know what I mean? And I don't think I've ever really known who I am like that, do you know what I mean? Like, I lost myself ages ago and I ain't really found myself. Yeah, I thought I found myself, do you know what I mean? But nah, man, I don't think I have yet. I'm still in that journey of finding myself, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, like obviously when you're young you don't really see it, you know what I mean? You don't really see things like that. And then like when I lost my dad, it was a thing where like it was, you got to be a man now. So I've had to try create a new version of myself, not knowing who I am anyway. So that's already madness, because I've just got to create a character rather than go off what I already am. Do you know what I mean? Because like I say, man, like, you know, knowing who you are really comes from, like, you know, your upbringing and that, do you know what I mean? And where me and my dad didn't really have that connection, I don't feel like I know who I am because of that, do you know what I mean? Because especially for a man, let's have it right, you need a father figure to figure out who you are, do you know what I mean? And yeah, I didn't really have that, so I never knew myself. So I was already lost, I've been lost. And then, you know, I've got older now, you know, school's been mad because I didn't know myself. I told you about having to have a mentor, Tony Boatswain, and that, rest in peace to him. Like, yeah, so I didn't know myself in school, got to college now, like obviously, and in college I was lucky enough to get an apprenticeship. So with that, I thought I knew myself, do you know what I mean? I thought, yeah, I've got a job now, so I'm something, I'm someone, do you know what I mean? I know what route I'm on. But even then, because in the back of my head, I still know I didn't know myself, you know, getting up to what you're getting up to, you know, ended up getting told by my missus I'm gonna be having a youth. So that's spun me even more, because now, you know, I already didn't know myself. I've had to make up a new character to try create myself because my dad's died, you know, and now now I've been hit with something else where I've got to now mature, like really grow up, like, you know, really know myself ASAP, because I'm about to become a parent. And, you know, I need to teach that child to be able to find themselves, do you know what I mean? And like, it's crazy, man, because even now, like my like I said in other episodes, my eldest son's gonna be 11 years old soon, and where I don't feel like I've found myself is it's crazy, because it's like we're almost on the journey of finding ourselves together. Do you know what I mean? And it's mad, man. Like, it's mad. it shouldn't be like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, really and truly, I should have really been in a much better place before I had kids. Unfortunately, I wasn't, but all I can really do now is just, you know, better myself each day to make sure that they find themselves ASAP. Do you know what I mean? And with my eldest boy, like, I kind of feel like he does know himself, you know, but unfortunately he's had certain traumas that have made him lose himself. Do you know what I mean? Like, and but you know, like with the right guidance of me and his mum, he ain't gonna have to lose himself completely. He's always had the thing of he knows who he is. He knows himself. Things have just happened that have thrown him off course, but obviously we're there the right way to keep him on course. Do you know what I mean? But like with me, like I don't know, with me I just feel like, you know, there was never that right direction of saying, yeah, this is who you are, this is what you need to do, you know, this is where you want to be. Like, yeah, some teachers tried in school and that, but you know, I treated school like anyone did. School was just a social club. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was a way of trying to know yourself, you know, in front of all your friends and that. But even then, it's just a mask, innit? You know, you're just putting on an act, man. But yeah, like, I guess the message I'm trying to say is that for anyone that's lost themselves, innit, like, you know, you may be thinking you're never gonna find yourself again, but there's always something that will make you re-recognize who you are. Do you know what I mean? Like with me, like doing this, for example, doing this podcast, like I've said, like I don't get a lot of interactions, I don't get a lot of views, but you know, when I sit here and talk, it's just me by myself in my kitchen, and I'm sitting here and just talking at the camera. It's therapeutic, you know, because it makes me realize mistakes I've made, makes me realize, you know, how I want to better myself, like I did by stop drinking. That's one stage of bettering myself, do you know what I mean? By stopping drinking, because that was destroying me, not just destroying me, but destroying things around me, destroying my family, affecting, you know what I mean? Like, just affecting everything, really, innit? Like, so that was a way of, that was, that was a way of, I knew I'd really lost myself, how knees deep I was in the drinking, do you know what I mean? But I've, now I'm at a stage of refinding myself by getting rid of that, do you know what I mean? Like, it's all stage by stage, isn't it, man? It's step by step. You just gotta take each day as it comes and just battle, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, man. It's just one of them ones. Like, you know, sometimes I sit here like and I think like before I do episode, I think like, what am I gonna talk about, man? Like I'm trying to come on this podcast preaching, and I don't even know who I am. Do you know what I mean? So why is anyone going to listen to me? But as mad as it is out there, man, there's a lot of people who feel exactly like me. They don't know themselves, like, and you know, like maybe as a person who don't have kids, it's alright to know yourself because you still got time. But when you got kids and you don't know yourself, man, it's dangerous because you're literally dealing with borrowed time. Do you know what I mean? You don't know how long you got, and time goes so quick. They get fast, so they grow up so quick. Do you know what I mean? Like when my eldest boy was like 5 years old, I thought, yeah, I've got ages to pattern up because he ain't gonna know this, that, and the other. But by the time he was 7, 8, he started clocking onto loads of things. Do you know what I mean? Like, started realizing loads of things, seeing loads of things, like knowing understanding what life is. Do you know what I mean? Like, kids ain't dumb, man. They're very, very clever. Do you know what I mean? They're very clever, man. So, you know, if you are at a stage in life where you feel like you are lost, just carry on going, man. Do you know what I mean? Just try and get any help you can get, like all that. Do you know what I mean? I know it sounds all mad and cliche and that and dumb and that, but it's real, man. Do you know what I mean? Even if you don't want to get no help and that, just speak to someone. Come speak to me. Come message me, because I'll tell you how it really is, man. Do you know what I mean? It might hurt, but the truth does hurt. But sometimes you need that little bit of like hurtful truth to really slap yourself back into reality, innit? And that's why sometimes losing yourself can be a good thing. Like, losing yourself is a bad thing, obviously, because you know you should know who you are and that. But sometimes when you lose yourself, it is a good thing because it makes you realize that you were going wrong in life some way. You were doing like mad things in life. You needed to really change. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, like, if you are on a journey of finding yourself again, you'll be alright, man. Trust me, there's hope. Do you know what I mean? There's hope, and that's me saying that because I've been in some dark times, man. But I'm sitting here right now. I'm telling everyone about it. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes what I say makes me sound like some sort of scumbag. Just makes me sound like a fucking idiot. Just makes me sound like a piece of shit. Just, do you know what I mean? Just makes me seem like some sort of weasel. Like, but that's just how it is, man. We all go through trials and tribulations, and how you overcome them is the most important, man. And I'm beating mine. Do you know what I mean? I'm battling mine and I'm beating them and I'm winning and I'm gonna win. And I hope if there's someone on that journey who feels like they ain't winning against their demons, I hope I can help you. So yeah, man, if you're watching and you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to get some more gems and guidance, man. Because it's Father Talks podcast. It's only real spit round there. Like, comment and subscribe, man. Salutes and love hearts all the time. Big up to everyone watching.